Hey guys, I figured it's time for a low poo update. For those of you who are new to my channel, about 1.5 years ago I switched from using regular shampoo to using shampoo bars and apple cider vinegar. Why would I do that? I simply wanted to go all natural and I wanted to eliminate as many toxins out of my routine as possible. I have done a video about this in the past, but as I said, I figured it's time for an update. Right now, I'm actually making my own shampoo bars. Lots of you have been asking about tutorials, but as I said in the comments, other than in my room, I have no daylight in the whole apartment. I might film little snippets of the soap making process, but as of now, I wouldn't feel comfortable with making tutorials in my kitchen simply because the lighting is really bad. Or more like non-existent. Those things aside, I love using my own shampoo bars. When I make them, and I've only made 2 batches so far, my babe has made a ton of batches, I look for herbal ingredients. What works really well for my hair is chamomile. I love using organic chamomile tea and various herbal powders. I'm not gonna show you the shampoo bar. This is the bar. It looks a bit shady, but it smells absolutely divine and it's just really, really good. So depending on your hair type, I would look for ingredients that you know work for your hair, and those can of course be different things. For example, if my hair would be dry, I would look for shampoo bars that use a lot of castor oil, coconut oil, or coconut milk. Those would be ingredients that would really help with your hair. But as I said, it really depends on what you prefer and what you think works for you. And in terms of brands, I started using Funky Soap shampoo bars, and I would still use them if I wouldn't have started making my own. Funky Soap, out of the couple brands that I tried, has definitely been the best one. Price-wise, they're the cheapest, and I can only highly recommend them. I, of course, still use apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar basically functions as an acid rinse to balance everything out. You could also use a lemon rinse if, for example, you don't have apple cider vinegar in your area, but I cannot speak of experience because so far I haven't tried it yet. But if I were to travel for a long period of time, I would definitely switch to a lemon rinse because apple cider vinegar is not always that easy to find. Previously, I used non-organic apple cider vinegar from Sainsbury's when I was living in London, and now I switched to the Trader Joe's brand. It's $2.50 and that whole bottle usually lasts me a couple months. I personally find it really inexpensive, and I also put it on my salads and in my masks. That's why I looked for a brand that does an organic one, because if I put it on my face and in my salads, then that's important to me. I keep my apple cider vinegar in the fridge, and I have this little spray bottle. I usually mix it with half water, half apple cider vinegar, give it a little shake, and that's how it stands usually in my bathroom. And whenever I need it, I take it out of the shelf, spray it on my hair after having shampooed and rinsed off, let it sink in for a bit, and then I just shower again, and that's it. This bottle usually lasts me, I must say, a month or 2. Yeah, it does last me a really long time, so you really don't need much if you only use it for your hair. Of course, you eliminate a bunch of toxins if you stop using regular shampoo. Depending on the brand of shampoo bar that you're using, it can or may not be a lot cheaper. I used really cheap shampoos whenever I use shampoo. So if you use a really expensive brand, then it's usually cheaper to switch to shampoo bars. If you use a really inexpensive brand, I think the shampoos that I was using were £1.50. So $1 to $2 per shampoo bottle. Of course, it was really cheap for me to use regular shampoo. It's more expensive to use shampoo bars. But overall, of course, I value natural ingredients, organic ingredients, and that is why I made the switch to using shampoo bars over regular shampoo. The benefits: it has made my hair a lot softer, it's a lot silkier, it has a lot more shine to it than it previously had, and it also helps me a lot with balancing its oiliness. I have less tangles. Usually when I would go to the hairdresser, they would really struggle to comb through. That's no longer an issue. I also find it really easy to travel with shampoo bars because I have my little spray bottle and then I have a little container where I store my soap, which makes it super easy, less of a hassle than traveling with normal shampoo. And overall, I can only highly recommend making the switch to using shampoo bars. I know a lot of people are hesitant, but there really is no need to be hesitant. Of course, you might need time to adjust because your hair needs to get used to it after all, and you might have lots of build up from previous shampoos. But that usually shouldn't take too long for me. I don't think I really had a period of adjustment. It was a couple weeks that I learned to get used to it, but once I was used to it, it was all fine. I hope this update helped you. If you don't use shampoo bars yet, or even NO-POO, just baking soda and apple cider vinegar, I can only highly encourage you to give it a try. What I find really useful in my experience is a Facebook group that I will link down below. Beautiful people that are ready to help. There are lots of product recommendations, tips. There are people who are doing water only. There are people on there who do NO-POO. There are people on there who are doing low poo. There are all sorts of people on there. They also have recommendations for natural shampoos. They're really open-minded. You always get a response to your comment. And especially in the beginning, it can be daunting. And they really provide lots of support. I hope this was of help to you. Let me know if you're making your own shampoo bars or what your favorite brands are. I always love to hear from you, and I always love reading your comments. Have a lovely day and see you guys next time.